It seems my next client should be here any minute now. Ah, there she is. Why, hello, gentle mare. Welcome to Quiet Space's Soothing Style Salon. Might you be a Fizzlepop Berrytwist? Yeah, I am, actually. If it's alright, I have one more guest here who would like, to be styled as well. But, you see, she sort of was hoping that she couldn't avoid having her name on the transaction, as she came here kind of on the, down low, and I have her basically as a surprise for Princess Twilight. We're both sort of here as a thank you for, well, helping both of us, really. I'm alright with that. I can definitely put in an entry in my logbook without tying it to a name, and I certainly seem to have time. Perfect. She'll be here soon. I'm just gonna start my appointment in the meantime. Alright. So I suppose you're here for the festival tonight. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited for it. It's my first time back in Ponyville in a while, and before the last time I was here, it had been extremely long. Interesting. So I see that you have actually quite an interesting hairstyle. The way it sort of sticks up and has a defined shape like that. It's really neat and doesn't very much need a lot of work. No, just a small touch-up on that, and I guess mostly my tail, I suppose, got a bit naughty on the travel here. Yes, I can see that. Alright, well yours should be pretty quick, actually, so I don't think I would charge you for the full price. Oh, I appreciate that. Alright, so just have a seat here and we'll get started and try to do a little bit of touch-up on your mane as well, just to kind of smooth things out. I actually like there being a little bit of a space near the front. That was kind of silly, it's just something that's kind of fun to me. Oh, I understand. I can do that then. Let's see. Like that? Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's see now. Do you want a few others? I've seen some pictures of people that had, a few more sections like that throughout. Yeah, sure, you can try it. Maybe, something near the bottom. Let's see. No, it doesn't really stay. Well, I can... get a little bit of spacing. No, actually, I mostly just like it at the top there. Okay. It does actually give it an interesting look. Let's see. Let me just smooth out a little more with my small brush. So, any hints as to who the surprise guest is? Oh, well, she should be here very soon. Ah, there she is. Songbird Sonata? My stars, I didn't expect to see you in my little salon. Well, yeah, I kind of came here last minute, had to sort of go around some appointments and keep this quiet. I didn't really want to make a fuss, especially because she wanted it to be a surprise for Princess Twilight. And I kind of did also want to thank this town for everything it's done for us. So I sort of agreed to come along with her to, you know, just a little local salon. That's amazing. Well, thank you very much. I mean, it's really not going to give you that much reputation since we're keeping it quiet, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, no, it's okay. I still greatly appreciate it. It's very exciting. It's very cool of you guys to do that and to consider me. Well, you know, I could still mention you if anyone asks about who did my hair, or mention you to my agent, even if you do a good job, and maybe they can send some other people. Oh wow, that really would still be amazing. Thank you so much, Songbird. This festival really is getting a lot of attention from my tiny little salon. I suppose Ponyville is a pretty special place, though. Twilight really has done a lot for it. So, how far did you have to travel to get here? Oh, several days, actually. Oh, wow. Do you live in Canterlot? No. Let me keep trying to guess. Manhattan? Nope. Philadelphia. No, actually, I'm, to be honest, outside of Equestria. Really? I've never met anyone outside of Equestria. Yeah, well, don't really want to talk too much about that topic. Oh, I understand. We all have things we go through. I grew up here as a little filly, though. Really? Well, we're glad to have you back, then. You really have a nice tail. So shiny. Thanks. And even with the like easily maintainable style, you can tell that you put some effort into sort of keeping your mane nice as well. Oh, thank you. I mean, I do keep this style for ease of maintenance, and because I think it looks cool, but, you know, still need a little effort so it doesn't get all tangly and painful. That is true. And it makes it more intimidating. Intimidating? Well, it's not really something I care about now, but at some point I did. I suppose one has to have a presence. Indeed. That small brush, which is good for some types of manes, seems to just be making your tail frizzier. I'll stick to this one for now. You had your tail somewhat curly going in. Is that how you like it? I'm fine with that. It's actually not something I normally do, but I felt it fit the occasion. Alright. How about this? Too much? Let's see. Let me look in the mirror. Yeah, I think that's a little bit much for me. Alright. Let's try something else then. Sorry, I didn't mean to inconvenience you. No, not at all. I actually like trying out different styles, and it really is about, what feels right to you. I think that looks nice. What do you think here? Yeah, I like it. Thank you very much. Oh, no problem. Come back anytime when you're actually in town again. It's great to meet new people, and maybe if you feel comfortable, you can tell me just a little bit about what it's like where you live. Yes, we can talk about that, maybe. Hopefully someday I'll see you again. Thank you. Oh, no problem. I think I'd charge you about half the usual fare. Your main really didn't take long. Oh, that's really nice of you. Alright, well, I'll leave you to Songbird. Oh, thank you. I'm actually a little nervous now. Oh, nah, she's a sweetheart. You don't need to be overly concerned. Oh, thanks. I'll see you later at the festival, actually. Oh, good. See you there. I actually need to, go out and buy a few things for, last bit of things for friends that I'm going to see. Okay. Well, have you, oh, one note. Have you stopped in Rarity's boutique? She has been doing some pretty nice things for me lately, and thought I'd return the favor by suggesting it. I haven't been there, but I have met Rarity before. I suppose it might be good to stop in. Alright, I'll see you. Bye. Alright, Songbird. You can come up. Hello. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Songbird. I'm a big fan of a few of your songs. Oh, thank you. I forget the title of it, but the one that goes, I can see the rainbow. I can see the rainbow in your tears as they hit the ground. Oh, I shouldn't try singing, but that song, that is a great one. Oh, thank you. That actually was inspired by, well, Twilight and her friends, and really this town. Huh, I would have never guessed. Well, no wonder I feel some connection to it. Anyway, let's get you started so I don't keep you waiting. Would you like to take off your, fancy outfit while I brush your hair so you don't get, hair and such all over it? In case any, falls out or just, as tends to happen when you're brushing long hair. I could always brush it off after, but maybe you're right. I could take off my jacket. It just seems very, very very fancy for your show. Yeah, it kind of is a stage costume, but it's one that's comfortable enough that I wear around sometimes. Let's see. I will go hang the coat over there on the chair. There we go. By the way, you have a lovely cutie mark. All the colored hearts below the cloud, all the swirls. It's very nice. Why, thank you. I see you probably traveled a long way too. I did. I actually came here with my friend over there. I had a few things to do before coming over. Wow, that must be different for you. No, I sometimes like to do that on occasion. Doesn't always need to be, quite a fancy travel situation. Oh. Well, that's good. It really poofs up a lot. Yeah, it naturally does that. Do you like it that way, or would you rather it poof up a little less? Possibly a little less, though. I don't know how much you're going to get it to. Alright. So do you want anything particularly fancy, or... No, it's fine. It's just fine. To be honest, I kind of just want to feel connected to the ponies in the town in this situation. Oh, well, that's really cool of you. Are you going to be giving a performance at the festival? Well, yes, but I don't know exactly when yet. I think it's going to be towards the end of the night. Fizzlepop had been working it out with Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie's planning it. I'm sure it'll be grand then. I feel like I've been saying this all day to people, but your hair is so smooth. Do you mind if I go and try to look up some pictures of a few of your concert styles to see if I can get any inspiration, or try to figure out what you've sort of done in the past? Oh no, I don't mind. Well, again, you don't need to worry yourself too much. Alright. I just realized I called you Songbird Sonata when I meant Songbird Serenade. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't going to correct you. I understood what you meant. Still, that's so embarrassing. Oh no. Again, my purpose here actually is to not have a fuss made. So to be honest, you call me by the wrong name. It might prevent someone from overhearing outside and causing a stir. Well, I suppose that's a good point. I'm very sorry. Very much sort of like in floofy layers, don't you? Like you have a longer Like you often have a longer layer under a shorter one? Well, if possible, I do like that. On the back part of your mane a little bit. Might get back to attempting to get the right style on the front. I really like the stark look of the black and gold color, especially on the back part of your mane. Oh, thank you. So do I, really. Is that... If I may ask, have you ever dyed it, or is that its natural color? Oh, that's a secret. I see. I understand. It's hard to tell these days with unicorn magic advancing that area so much. Really, unicorn magic has a big presence in stage shows these days, doesn't it? Some. It depends on the sort of genre and the type of music. I try not to over-rely on it. I think that's good. Let your own talents shine. Indeed. This is the second bow that I've helped with today. The second pink bow, specifically. The other was on Apple Bloom, who you might meet at the festival. The Cutie Mark Crusaders, if you've heard of them. They're sort of known for giving people advice on their special talents, especially to younger fillies, though themselves are pretty young. They're actually giving a talk at Twilight School, and I think it'll actually be pretty interesting. Well, maybe I'll check it out. I don't really know what events are going on tonight. I'm afraid I'm having out quite a hard time with your mane. Really, don't overstress. I'm sure whatever you come up with will be lovely. You know? Well, I think I'll try to improve it, but here's something that's a very different style from what you normally have, and I'm not sure if I like it or not, but what do you think of that? Wait. One moment. Not sure. Neither was I. Try again to get closer to what you had. You don't necessarily need to do that, but I think your gut feeling was right that it wasn't quite the right way to go before. I agree. Go with your gut, my dear. I know you often have your hair covering your eyes. How about a sort of like puffed out teardrop look? I think I like that more. Yeah? Is that alright? I'm fine with it. I actually think it's interesting. It fits with my song. Ha! It does, doesn't it? Alright. Let me just work on your tail, and after your tail is done, if this needs any sort of touch up, then I'll fix it a little bit more. Let's see. Your tail really doesn't need a lot of work. Well, thank you. Let me just take a look. Is this good for you? Show you the other side. I like it. Oh, thanks. Let's see if your mane needs any last minute touches. There we go. Thank you very much. Here, let me help you get your jacket back on. Alright. Let's see. Not so used to, jackets for Pegasi. So, please let me know if I'm, like, pulling on your wing or anything when we put it on. Oh, no worries. I've had that experience before. Oh, these are actually much easier to put on and off than I expected. I thought that it would be like sort of a small hole that you'd have to put your wing through, like with these sleeves, but really it just sort of is open and folds together on the bottom. Indeed. That's clever. Yeah. Well, jackets for Pegasi have been made for many years. They've worked it out over time somehow. Yes, I'm sure. Just talked about everything Rarity did for me, and I know so little about Kotora and embarrass her. Well, she seems very understanding from what I've heard. You've heard about her? Fizzlepop told me a little bit about some of the people I'm going to be meeting. Well, give her a thanks for me for, before, well, I'll tell her herself, but, you know. And possibly take a look at her boutique. She might have some great things for your next show. I will look at that. I do like supporting local fashion and unique styles. I can kind of see that. Who made your jacket? Oh, someone back in my hometown, actually. Oh, that's great. Have a great day, and I really look forward to seeing you tonight. Is there going to be a new song? Well, that, my friend, is yet another secret for the time being. Fantastic. I'll definitely look forward to it. Thank you very much, Songbird. No problem. I think, yeah, it looks like Fizzlepop already paid for you. Oh, that's sweet of her. She didn't need to do that. Well, I'll be on my way. Alright now. Time to enter those two in my system. Let's see, do I just leave the name blank? Or do I just put it as another service under Fizzlepop? I'll do that since she paid. There we go. This has been turning out to be quite an amazing day. Well, it's too early for me to check out and get ready for the festivities yet, so maybe I'll get a few more customers before the time comes.